Most of us spend our lives planning everything, our careers, our finances, our health, but we avoid talking about the one certainty we all share: death, something as natural as childbirth. I'm J.G. Sandom. I'm a novelist, a lifelong storyteller, and the founder of a company working to modernize how we care for people at the end of life. This series is called Last Things First: conversations about mortality, memory, and meaning, and why facing these ideas honestly can actually make life richer, not darker. Let's begin. February is the month we think about love. But love isn't just flowers and chocolates and cards. It's also memory, connection, and the ways we keep each other alive in our hearts, even when someone is gone. Love and death are often treated as opposites. In reality, they're deeply connected. The way we remember someone, the stories we share, the moments we preserve, determines how they live on. Every photograph, every letter, every remembered moment is an act of love. It says, you mattered, you linger in the mind, you exist. What we choose to preserve shapes how grief is carried. Indeed, in some ways, you are what you choose to remember. As a novelist and serial entrepreneur, I spent much of my life thinking about stories, how they're told, how they're remembered, and even what happens when they disappear. And one thing is clear: memory doesn't just honor a life, it sustains the people who remain. That understanding is what led us to build MemoryBox, not as a product, but as a place where families can gather memories together, photos and videos, letters and stories, in one private, secure digital location. A place where different voices can contribute, where milestones can be marked, where messages can be left for future generations. Not as a static memorial, but as something living, something that can be revisited again and again, shared with others and carried forward. Even small acts matter: uploading a photo, recording a message, writing down a story before it fades. These gestures create ripples of connection that last far longer than we expect. Grief is a part of love, but remembering someone intentionally can soften its sharpest edges. It doesn't remove the loss, it transforms it. It gives love somewhere to go. This isn't just a poetic idea, it's supported by clinical psychology. As Dr. Clay Rutledge, world-renowned expert in the psychology of memory, nostalgia, and death, according to him, MemoryBox has been clinically proven to be beneficial in grief recovery. As Dr. Rutledge puts it, quote, nostalgia acts as a psychological resource that helps people cope with life's stresses and uncertainties, resulting in increased positive mood, self-esteem, feelings of belongingness, and perceptions of meaning in life. If you're a family member or a friend of someone who's dying, or someone who has recently passed, MemoryBox can help you cope with your loss more effectively, delivering real clinical benefits. That last part matters: real clinical benefits. What that means in human terms is that remembering isn't just comforting, it's healing. This Valentine's Day, consider love beyond the moment. Think about the stories, photos, and memories that matter most to you. And ask yourself, how can I preserve them so that love continues, even when someone is no longer present? Love isn't something we feel, it's something we carry forward, and the memories we choose to preserve are how it lives on. If this conversation resonated with you, I invite you to explore more about planning ahead, honoring memory, and making thoughtful choices for yourself and your family. You can learn more at Cremstar or MemoryBox. And please, carry this conversation forward with someone you love, because sometimes the last things really should come first.